Letter January 27, 2014. Confirmation of receiving 1099K and intention to notify, reconcile before the court claim against First Data Global Leasing / Merchant Services Charges. Dear sirs, the letter is addressed to 8 addresses which I found on this corporation, big corporation. Dear sirs, and the first address is to Hagerstown, Maryland. We received your 1099K tax form. Thank you very much. It has minor discrepancies with our business tax report 2013 to California Board of Equalization, but generally we are satisfied and appreciate your fast service. Dear sirs, this one addressed to Denver, Colorado. We received your 2 letters, one of them with correct spelling of my last name. Thank you. We do not agree with your claim to pay you the monthly lease and, in inverted commas, other charges, $34.82. We returned the equipment to Melville, New York, and confirmed today by telephone that you received your equipment. We disconnected your equipment in the first 10 days of January 2014. In parentheses, on January 11, 2014, I sent it to you with all track numbers recorded. The lease agreement for 48 months is a deceitful agreement whose terms were never discussed or agreed upon during my initial conversation with Mark Thompson. Please see note 1 below. The signature was gotten from me electronically by Mark Thompson, to whom I said clearly that I am a little business, financially struggling, and never I would agree to lease something for 4 years, 48 months. Mark Thompson also promised that there were no annual charges, and in a short while my account was suddenly charged $128 when I even never earned this money with the store. We suggest that you stop your claim to pay you the leasing fee in the view that the lease agreement was not signed by me personally, was not disclosed to me properly, and it goes against all business fair practices to impose the fees for the services not used after I made all possible attempts to terminate the agreement, the account, and the lease with your company. I made the steps to do search on your company and found many dissatisfied and angry customers who has the same complaint. You are charging them the lease for 48 months that they never agreed upon. I also published on my YouTube channel a few videos to warn other consumers around the United States. I also filed a complaint about the existing claims with Federal Trade Commission. In the event, if you stop your claim, I will stop all my moves to protect myself publicly from the unethical business practices. If you do not agree to stop your claim, please send me the confirmation of your disagreement. I need to file that in my court form. In the event, if I do not get a confirmation from you, I will consider your wrongful claim to be your answer. I speak with accent, and I had the feeling today that the telephone representative was trying to dismiss me, saying that she did not understand me. In parentheses, I teach English to immigrants for many years. Parentheses closed. Although with accent, but I speak clearly. Many Americans have agreed many times on that, including my colleagues in education. Dear sirs, this one is to Houston, Texas. We submitted our business tax report 2013, and in the first week of January 2014, we had 2 credit card transactions for about $200 that you never credited to my account. We made calculations based on the receipts records of our store. Your claim, $790, is absolutely not backed up with any documentation or reason, and therefore is completely wrong. Actually, you owe us $100. We suggest that you stop your claim. In the event if you do not, please send us your letter of disagreement. If I do not have your letter, I will consider your last letter with a claim to be your last response to me. I need to protect my honest taxpayers and person's name, and I have to claim the justice through the court. After consulting the forms, I am writing to you this notice of intention, suggesting to reconcile in an amicable way. Please drop the ungrounded charge. It has been ordeal to deal with you, with your disorderly debits and credits for 6 months. Let's finish this ordeal in a friendly manner without wasting each other's precious time and resources. I am financially struggling educator. I owe $21,600 to Chase Bank for my business Zoia's Fashions. I'm hardly making my minimum payments. I'm going through a bad divorce with an abuser who is under restraining order. I'm asking you, as a struggling educator who has devoted all her life to help people and to spread good and knowledge, please stop charging me with the unjust claims. Please contact your other branch companies to get the copies of my letters of January 6, 2014 and January 11, 2014, as well as my previous documentation. I keep all written records and audios I made lately of speaking with your telephone representatives. The one of today's reps was quite rude to us. I hope you are just people and you make the right decisions. Sincerely, Zoia Sprauser. Amazon Kindle, author's biography, YouTube channel, Zoia, California. Note 1, Mark Thompson, his information. Note 2, Stacy Webb, presidential liaison, her email address and the telephone she gave. Note 3, First Data Merchant Services Corporation, the address Melville, New York, to whom I sent my credit card running equipment, little machine. Note 4, First Data Merchant Services Corporation in Coral Springs, Florida, 4000 Coral Ridge Drive. And here I say that this is the only place in Florida that has a document signed by my hand and dated October 3rd, 2013. This document is about waiving the enrollment in First Data's Equipment Protection Program, and my insurance certificate is enclosed in that mailing. My evidence of property insurance, business insurance. Thank you very much. That was my letter in my struggle against First Data Global Leasing and attached to them Merchant Services Company. Thank you very much. Goodbye.